Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as the Mudbugs conclude this two-game series against the Corpus Christi IceRays, last game before the Christmas break. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chet Yoder once again, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. And the Mudbugs coming off another win last night, which was their 6th in their last 7 games played. And they did it really on a fast start. They came out gang-banging out of the gates, and they were able to score the game's first goal just 2:15 into the contest. It was Garrett Steele who poked home his 10th goal of the season. That's his second goal in as many games. He leads the team now with 10, and Brent Litchard and Logan Haru got the assists. Then the Mudbugs added on as Ryan Burke snapped one home, his 4th of the season from Musket and Nickel, and it was a Mudbugs 2-0 lead. But the problem was Corpus Christi came back 15 seconds later, and it was Cameron Colley who busted through the seam into the O-zone and backhanded one past Bushler. That was only Bushler's second shot of the night, so it was kind of tough on him as he wasn't really loose, and I think he really didn't like that goal given up as much because he didn't stop anything after that. He stopped 16 shots on 17 for the night. The Mudbugs added one in the second period on a very delayed goal call. Jaden Goldie was falling down, but he was able to just get enough on it to nudge it in. It was his 4th of the season from Vitale and Aiden Dixon. That line of Vitale, Goldie, and Morris had to be the best line last night, because they were moving the puck and doing a lot of great things on the ice. Mudbugs really tilted the ice in their favor heavily, outshooting Corpus Christi 48-17, and they know that that was a tired Corpus Christi team coming off the bus, and maybe today it'll be a different game as the IceRays are fully rested, and they will get ready for this finale of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the IceRays. Mudbugs in the South Division now sit in a tie for third place against the New Mexico Ice Wolves at 30 points. Boy, the Lone Star Brahmas never seem to lose these days. They're 7-0-1 in their last 8. They have 45 points. Oklahoma, a very consistent winner. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They're at 39 points. And the Wolves and the Bugs tied at 30. Then you have Amarillo, who's got games in hand on everybody in the South. They're right there on the outside looking in. They play tonight. They were off last night. They're at 27 points. Odessa had a 5-game win streak snapped last night. They're at 25 points. El Paso at 21 points on the IceRays, who've lost their last 4, are at 17 points. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the IceRays as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Finale of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Corpus Christi IceRays. We're joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. And Coach, last night you talked about how Corpus likes to start fast, and it seemed like you guys had an answer, and you were able to score the game's opening goal pretty quickly.
Yeah, we ended up starting pretty fast, so that was kind of the game plan to start. Just start fast before they get started, and I think it worked out. I like the way that we just competed right from the drop of the puck and try to keep that momentum going as long as we could throughout the 60 minutes.
It feels like Captain Garrett Steele's starting to heat up. He's starting to get some goals, and he's starting to kind of do some obviously good things on the ice as far as the scoring department is concerned. This is his fourth year as a Mudbug and his final year. And talk about what you've seen out of his growth now in this season.
Well, I think, like, looking at last year, I wasn't here, but I got to review some games and looking at where Garrett Steele was last year. I thought he probably thinks he maybe underperformed, and this year I think he's performing the right way, especially, when the year that they at the Mudbugs won the Robbie Cup there and got to see Steeler there. I think he's kind of back to his old gritty self. Maybe he got a little too fancy last year or was in his own head, but he just works hard and plays a simple game, and I think that's exactly what he needs to do. So it's good to see him just kind of be that guy that grinds it out, puts the shoulder down through a guy's chest, and is able to really sniff out the puck around the net.
I know the biggest blemish of the night was probably the shift after a goal. After you guys scored the second goal, they came right back, and 15 seconds later, it was Cameron Crawley who was able to beat Bushler. Can you talk about kind of what transpired there? Because I know that shift after a goal can be a little tricky.
Yeah, it was a couple of just mishandled pucks that we should have gotten into the zone deep. Shift after a goal, whether for or against, you just want to look to keep the momentum or get it back. And, we didn't do that right away after that second goal. And, ended up having a little bit of a defensive mix-up after we didn't get the puck in deep. And kind of 2D defended one guy, slipped it right through for a little bit of a breakaway opportunity. And that's what Corpus does. And that's, what we kind of expected out of them, to get in on their opportunities, and they did score on that one right there. And I think after that we managed really well at limiting their opportunities against us the rest of the game. So it was good that we shut down a little bit more after that and got a little bit more composed and weren't getting too overly fancy with our stick and puck play. So I think that's kind of what happened there. We just didn't we weren't hard and heavy and mishap on a line rush against there.
And you had Ryan Austin back from injury, and how did he fare as far as what you saw from him?
I think he did exactly what we wanted him to do. He's just a good shutdown D, works hard, plays a simple game, is able to really, with the first game back in 3 weeks or so, he managed to shift length really well. I've said this about him before. He knows himself really well and what he's capable of, and he stays within his bounds, doesn't overdo it, and he's a simple hockey player, and that's what I think he did really well, is he just played his own game the way he's capable of doing.
For Simo Bushler, he made 16 saves last night and feel like he had much work, and that's always a good thing if your goalie can make the less amount of saves. Is he slowly kind of emerging as your number one goaltender here in this competition?
Yeah, I'd say so. He started, as of the last 10 games, he started I think it's somewhere of 7 of them. So, he's kind of earned that role right now. He's just a guy that, we put him in, and he's only got, I think, 4 losses on the year, and he's just getting wins. So a lot of times it's just hard to take a goalie out when he's winning hockey games. So we're riding Bush, as long as he's doing the right things, and he's a good leader. So he kind of follows up exactly, what he says in the locker room and backs it up with his play. And he got a well-deserved commitment to Mercyhurst there too. So that was awesome to see him commit this week. It's good to see that on the line chart there, a little big M there by his name. And he's, I think, the goaltender that's emerged as number 1. So I really appreciate his work ethic. Well-deserved commitment for him too. So I think we'll be kind of putting Bush in the net until maybe something happens, but that's always a staff decision too. So
when you look at the game overall, you outshot them 48-17. It felt like you guys controlled obviously most of the game. Is this more of what you want to see tonight, basically a kind of a duplicate of what you saw last night?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a team that they had a really awkward travel schedule. I think we're going to be seeing a much better Corpus Christi team tonight. They got a full night's rest. They weren't rolling in at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I think we're going to see a different type of hockey game today. I hope we could possess the puck as we did. They only, about 61% of the time on our puck possession and 39% for them. So those are good numbers for us to have the puck that much of the time. So that's our hope. To possess the puck that much and to kind of own the game like we did last night. I thought their goalie also played really well. 45 shots on him, only letting up 3. He made some big-time saves. Our guys got to, I think, just kind of shoot where he's not at times, and he'll hopefully go in. But, their goaltender played really well, kept them in that game for 60 minutes. I don't think we're going to see that game tonight, but that's always the hope, to play like we did like that when you have some good possession game.
That's the Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. Thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Chetzy.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show as we count down to our 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. First for the Corpus Christi IceRays, head coach by Sylvain Coutier, assistant coach Chris May. At left wing will be number 22, Dylan Contreras. At center will be number 23, David Grosick. And on the right wing will be number 89, Michael Mumm. On defense for the IceRays will be number 11, Wolfgang Golvaderis, and number 5, Frank Jenkins. And making the start in nets, this will be our first time to see him, the 05 netminder. He's a big man, 6'6", 200, from Plymouth, Massachusetts. It'll be Thomas Kiesweather. The Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 5th year as the bench boss. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The goalie and assistant coaches, Rich Perron, honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 13, Nick Marino. At center will be number 8, Sutton Murray. And on the right wing will be number 29, Jake Mack. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 3, Logan Haru. And number 7, Liam Fleet. And making the start in nets, and boy, he has been quite sharp between the pipes. From Saint Laurent, Montreal, will be number 44, Simo Bushler. And the numbers on Bushler have been impressive. Just start after start. He's got a 2.04 goals against. He made 16 saves last night. Overall, 10-4-1 on the season with a .918 save percentage. He's got 1 shutout on this season. This is his 17th appearance between the pipes for the Mudbugs, and fresh off his Mercyhurst University D1 commitment. Mudbugs in their 318 jerseys with the black and white, dominating it with the white numberings and letterings along the back. The IceRays in their white jerseys with the IceRay in front, and the red and black numberings and letterings along the back. The Mudbugs looking for their 7th win in their past 8, and they can do it with a win tonight. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight is brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facilities services for your business. Now we ask that you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. We're taking a moment of silence here at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Moment of silence in the passing of Abakar Kazbekov. Who's a member of the hockey world. Now he asks you please rise for tonight's national anthem. A very smooth and elegant rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by Mr. Carlo Fortenberry. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period coming up, and it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. The Mudbugs have the Louisiana Tech Regal Blues in the house. They will be doing a performance in our first intermission show, and big thank you to all those young ladies who signed up for that dance clinic. And, of course, the Regal Blues, led by Jason Soupy Campbell's daughter, Miss Maddie Campbell, who is running around trying to lead this Regal Blue crew. And, boy, they are a very talented bunch, and they will be giving us a good performance in our first intermission show, and we'll be sure to have that. Once again, brought to you by Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. The Mudbugs will enjoy a weekend off after tonight and then be back for work, back on the road. Mudbugs' first trip at the American Bank Center. It'll be December 29th. 7:05 puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show live from the ABC. The Landers opening puck drop is won there by Murray as the puck is slid in along that far side there by Marino, and we're underway here in the opening period. Good crowd still filing in on the last game before the Christmas break. Contreras has the loose puck to the left of Kieswetter. Now he has it along the left side. He'll throw it up ahead off the stick. It goes of Mumm, and it's directed into the Mudbug zone. Behind Bushler, now slung around to the right side. That's Mack. Good stick there, though, by, I believe that was Connor Brust, and he will be able to throw it back into the Mudbug zone. Handled there by Haru. He'll throw it through the neutral zone, off the stick, rather, of number 7. That was Hintz. And it's worked in to the IceRays zone. Along to the end boards now. Mudbugs try to grab it. Oh, big check there by Morris as he dumped Brust for lunch along to the near corner. Now played around to the left point. Handled there cleanly. Austin a Ripper tipped on its way through, and it went wide to the far post of Kieswetter. Kieswetter, a big netminder. He's 6'6", over 200 pounds, and he is an 05 born. To put that in perspective, Kaysen Musket is an 05 born, and well, he's not nearly as big, but he's as, of course, skilled and shifty. That's what we love about him as a Mudbug. Now along to the left side, picked up there, handled there by Corpus Christi and banked off the far side boards back into the Mudbug zone, handled there by Zarski. The Edmonton, Alberta native tries to get it out. He can't. Now poked around to the far corner. Zarski now kicks it around a little bit, picked up there by Park. Park has it. He'll throw it up the middle, handled there by Nickel. Nickel now floats it up ahead behind Burke, and now it's taken there along the far side there by Owen Thomas. Now played off the stick of Kuznetsov, no relation to the NHLer. I asked many times last season. Now Zarski has it to the far side, played back out to center, off the stick of Park, and now handled there. Oh, hard hit there as Burke just lined up. Oh, wait a minute. Hit by Thomas on the back of Nickel, and he noticed that along that Mudbugs bench. Now through the high slot, stick save made there by Kieswetter. It was Burke who kind of ran over Thomas. Oh, a shot off the post from the near corner there. I believe Harut sent that puck toward the cage. Now along to the near side, Jenkins will jab it around to the far side, touched up ahead, far half wall. Dixon had his man tied up. Uh-oh, off the stick, mishandled there. Looked like Wanmacher might have had some time and space into the Mudbug zone had he corralled that pass cleanly. Handled there by Dixon, the Utah native has it. He'll throw it up off the stick of Marino, and it goes in deep into the IceRays zone for icing on Bugs hockey. The Mudbugs injury front is not as bad, and Coach Soupy is worked up about that icing call. He thought Marino touched that, and he's demonstrating what happened behind that Mudbugs bench. Boy, Coach Soupy has been a little worked up the last couple of games, more than I've ever seen him. He's Well, he's the happy-go-lucky bench boss who's going to run a tight ship, though. Shot toward the net, sticked away there by Bushler. Oh, no! It ricocheted along the goal mouth, and it had Bushler doing a little bit of a breakdance in front. Now Mack has it. He'll sweep it in. Behind the IceRays net, along to the far corner, it goes to Contreras. He'll wrist it up ahead along the left side. It goes to Grosick. Grosick now will just wrist it in. Along to the far corner, good check there by Murray. Murray now knocks it up ahead there to Marino. Marino now slides it across to the right side there to Fleet. Fleet's got it. Fleet coming around now in deep. He'll go into the near corner and blocked off there by Contreras. Far half wall, handled there by Nielsen. Nielsen goes through the middle, but it's taken there by Jenkins, or rather Brust, and he'll throw it back. Now up ahead off the stick, it goes of Nielsen, taken there by Danziger. Danziger to the far side there to Vitale, and Vitale will just carom it off the near side boards in deep into the IceRays zone. Played back all the way down. It goes as Park has it. Park now will knock it on over to Danziger, and now he gets knocked around the back there by Nielsen. Played to the far side there to Morris. Morris now touched by a high stick, and it's touched up there by Hintz, and we got a break in the action. Mudbugs on the injury front. Nicky Miller out with a lower body injury. Maxim Sushinsky out with an upper body injury. Nick Lavassier had an upper body injury, and he appears to be ready to go now. And we'll look to have him back when the Mudbugs make that trek on over to Corpus Christi. Off the near side, banked all the way down. Burks got it to the far side there to Dixon. Dixon off the stick of Musket. Musket now tries to body it forward, and he'll play it back to his blue line. Zarski's got it. He'll send it up ahead there to Burke. He'll float it in there to Nickel from the right point. Throws a little bit of a hopscotch airmail pass toward the net, gets sticked away there by Kieswetter. Now along to the far corner, too far there for Nickel along the right side. That's Hintz. Hintz now will just kind of forward it into the Mudbug zone. Along to the near corner to the right of Bushler. Puck resides now as the scrum ensues. Played now, played up top. That was Kuznetsov to the top of the point. And it's handled there by Haru off the skate of Nickel. Now played off the near side boards. The puck now will be possessed there by Zarski. He'll go to the far corner. Mudbugs battling for it. Zarski up ahead off the stick of Gotinski. And Mudbugs trying to lodge it off the walls. That's Haru. Off the far side boards, held in there. Good keep in to Kuznetsov, near circle through the slot, and that's a good stick there by Vitale, and rather Litchard, and he'll send it up ahead. It goes to Gotinski, back to Litchard. He shoots a puck toward the net there. It was blocked off there by Leonard Korus. Along to the far corner, trying to battle for it now. That's Kuznetsov. He'll lug it back out to center. Drop it up ahead, but Park has it off the stick of Steele, and Steele wants to scale that baby in. He goes into the near corner. Big, lowers the shoulder. In front, they score! It's Marino! Loose puck right in the slot, and Marino able to snap that baby home. Mudbugs 1, IceRays nothing. 5:57 into this baby. And the Mudbugs do what they did last night. Score early in this contest. And it's Marino who's able to cash in. For Marino, it's goal number 2 on the season. And the Bugs lead early, 1-0. Garrett Steele should get 1 assist. We'll see if there's a secondary helper. Nick Marino decides to get the party started this evening. an interesting road for Marino. Battled a sickness earlier in the year and had trouble finding himself in the lineup. And boy, he waited his turn, and now he's starting to bang a few through here for the Bugs. And the Mudbugs starting to find goals from up and down their lineup. Steele will get the only helper on Marino's second of the season. Shreveport 1, Corpus Christi nothing. Face off to the left of Keyswetter. Litcher trying to win this draw. He does not. That's a good win there by Reimer. Now played off to the far side. That's Gotinski, and he's going to pump it in behind that IceRays net. Battling for it there is Steele. Steele's got it now to the far corner. Played back up top. Dixon drives one toward the net. Smothered up there by Keyswetter, and he'll hold on to it. Big hello to the Marinos. Tuning tonight from Lynn, Massachusetts. If you've never met Mr. Marino, he's quite the character. He looks like one of those retired football players. Stick save made there as little Nick Marino shoots it toward the net from the top of the far circle. He's got a man full of stories. Shot toward the net. And that's a save made there by Keyswetter on a shot from the point there by Haru. We're glad to have the Marinos with us. 13:29 remaining here in the opening period. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisor. Murray to take the draw from the left wing circle. Face-off one there by the Ice Wolves. Brust will thrust that puck all the way down. In deep now, sent around the near side, chopped at there by Mack, but he can't get it out. Now along to the far half wall, handled there by Contreras. Contreras, he tried to throw it in front. It got blocked off there by Murray. Now chopped around. This one's going to stay in the air, gloved around, and rattled right back out to center. Played back into the Mudbug zone. Fleet's going to grab it. To the near side there to Haru. Haru now along the right side will send it around to Murray. Murray's going to drop it back for his blue line. That's Haru. Didn't know what they wanted to do with it, so he throws it up the middle. It's taken there by Grosick, and Grosick will be able to stash that puck in. Deep shot from the far circle. Got blocked in front there by Vitale. Held in there now by Corus. And now the puck is kicked back out to center there by Morris. Corus to Morris. Now along to the near side. That's Nielsen. He'll nail it back into the Mudbug zone. Took a weird bounce on Bushler. Off the near side boards back out to center. Along to the far side now, worked back in as the puck now just lunged back in to the near corner. Played now from the left point. Routine glove save made there by Bushler on a shot there by Corus. He'll hold on to it with 12:11 remaining here in the opening frame. The Bugs won, the IceRays nothing, and a big, big hello to tune in tonight from Saint Laurent, Montreal. I can say that city probably 15 times a day and enjoy myself. Played around to the near side boards. Played back out to center. Musket off the stick of Nickel. It goes to the far corner. It's worked in. Goes to the right side it goes. The puck now just lofted in deep. Oh, on net, and Bushler makes the save, and he'll hold on to it. A break in the action. 11:50 remaining here in the opening period. It's the Mudbugs 1, the IceRays nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road But it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Face-off tied up, and it is won there by the Bugs. They'll sling it right back out to center. Musket along the back of Jenkins. Now wristed in there by Crawley. And Burke is there. He'll send it on over to Dixon around the right side. Thrown up the middle. Musket blew a tire, but he got it up ahead there to Burke. Burke gets bumped, but he stays with it. Thrown in front! And Nickel kind of got his stick tied up. Couldn't get much on it. Now, Nickel and, oh boy, Musket threw it in front off the stick of Burke, and it directed its way on net for a save made there by Keysweater. Well, you know, Christmas, all about the family time. I had my Christmas party this afternoon, made my cameo appearance after sleeping in as much as I could, doing a two-job effort, and of course, a big hello to my whole family who is tuning tonight, my lovely wife, Miss Sarah, along with the girls, Kylie Ann, Kirsten Ella, and Kylie Ray, my adoring niece, all tuned in tonight from the home front. And of course, I have my family, also part of my family here tonight. My father-in-law, Mr. Tim O'Loughlin, along with my nephews Brennan and Ryan, along with Brennan's new fiance, Miss Abby. Glad to have them all with us. They're sitting right in front of me, so they look good, they feel good, and they got to be pretty happy with this 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Along to the right point, puck now wristed wide into the near corner as we're back underway. Early, or rather, should I say, midway stages of the opening period. Now along to the far corner. Oh, no. Hard hit along that far corner. Whistle was blown. And there is a shaken up ice ray. And I think Amy Baker might have to get on the ice to, well, oh, wait a minute. The Ice Rays do have an athletic trainer. Well, that's good. His name's James Cano. James Cano has been around athletic training for a while. Good man, works hard. And luckily, Ryan Hintz is feeling good as he comes back in to the Ice Rays bench gingerly, but not too bad. As the puck now gets on net, Bushler makes a save. Face-off will stay in deep into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. I could use one up here right now. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Face-off was won there by the Ice Rays. They hold the zone, and from the right point there, that was a shot by Wanmacher. Sailed wide of Bushler. Oh, boy. Matt got ran over there by Corpus. Now to the left side, that's Corpus. Sent around, and Danziger put a charge into Reimer. And now through the slot, mishandled there by number 93. That's Jackson Beach. Now to the far corner, played back to Danziger, and the Potomac, Maryland native has it. Up off the stick of Vitale. Here comes the Canadian kid. Work dropped off, shot there. Save made there by Keysweater on a shot from the near circle there by Morse. Played up ahead now, taken there by Contreras, gains the zone, coming around that far corner. That's Contreras. He is dangerous, he's pesky, he's all over the ice. To the right point, it's taken there by Govadaris. But Govadaris probably has one of the best names in all of the world. His first name is Wolfgang, and that's legal name right there. That is a very breathtaking name. Taken back into the IceRays zone, that's Govadaris. First name Wolfgang. Put through the middle, off the near sideboards, too far there for Musket. And he's going to chase after Jenkins, and oh! Musket threw Jenkins down. Boy, he lined him up from the back. Along the left side now, taken back out. Here's Casey. Dropped off. The old give and go to Nielsen through the middle, under the skate of Casey. Taken back out now. Zarski up ahead there to Burke. Burke now floats into the zone. Burke comes through the seam. Thrown across. That was a perfect feed to Nickel, and it went right behind him. And good hard check there by Burke. Slows it down. 2-on-2. Here comes Nickel. Shot off the right pad of Keysweater. He had Gotinski chasing after it. Back the other way. Uh-oh. Here comes Caffarelli, and he got blocked off there by Fleet. Good back check there by Fleet. Played back out to center off the stick of Litchard as it steered into the near corner. Around to the far side boards all the way down. Fleet's got it. To the right side there to Danziger. He'll be able to move it up ahead and pushed in there by Gotinski, the Macomb, Michigan native. Around to the near corner it goes. Played in front and taken back out now along to that right side. Now right back up the middle. A big burst of speed for Hans Martin Uveldny. A long thrown in front. It gets blocked. That is one special name as well. Now thrown across now, far circle, shot toward the net, blocked in front. Bushler's trying to navigate it. He makes the save. And along to the far corner, Uveldny played back to the right point. They'll send it around the horn now to Chorus. His shot whistles wide to the far corner, taken there by Dixon. Dixon trying to drill it out. He can't. Held in there by Uveldny. Over to Kuznetsov, and he sailed one wide as he got the end glass. A shot from the far half wall now, sailed wide of Bushler. That was a shot there by Crawley. Along now behind the Mudbugs net, taken there by Litchard to the far side. It goes to Marino. Marino now just jabs it up ahead, and Steele loses his edge as he went into the boards a little awkwardly. Played back in now by Kuznetsov as he'll squib it in. Along to the far side, held in there by Reimer. And Reimer couldn't get it in deep, though. Played back out now. Morris with a burst of speed. Comes around the right side. Morris thrown in front. And that's a good stick save made there by Keysweater. Now behind the net, battling for it, chopping it around now is Goldie. And played back out to center. Corpus has got numbers back the other way, but they were tailing off. Shot from the far circle was a left pad save made there by Bushler on a shot there by Lewis. Now wraparound chance. Shot, they scored. The net came off its mooring, and we're tied. No argument from the Mudbugs. Looked like a clean goal after a great pass, and Reimer able to beat Bushler along the far post, and we have a tied ball game. Time of the goal, 13:51 of the opening frame. Boy, not much Bushler can do there. That's just great execution from the IceRays to respond in that way and tie the game up. That is number 10, Eli Reimer, who gets the goal. That's his first of the year. Govadaris is going to get one helper. Now a shot toward the net. Keysweater able to make the stop. Full slate of NHL games. Amarillo was off last night. They open up a 2-game series tonight against El Paso at home. Amarillo, one of those teams that is kind of at an up and down start. Mudbugs just like that. Haru from the point. That one just skinned wide of the short side as he sent a shot toward the net. Now through the neutral zone, that's Marino. He'll mail it in as the puck just rolls in behind the IceRays net. Along to the far side now. Taken back out, right side it goes over to Mum, and Mum will mail it in to the Mudbug zone. Played around to the near side. To the right of Bushler. 1-1 game. Mack up ahead there to Murray. And Murray will just whack it in. Key Sweater slows it down. Once again, Reimers first from Lewis, and Govidaris at 13:51 has evened the score. Should be an icing on the IceRays, and it is. You want season tickets for Mudbugs this season, you could still get it, just on an abbreviated plan. Great packages are still available. Call the very lovely Miss Kimberly Jacks at 318-636-7094. You can log on to mudbugshockey.com for more information. Thought that puck came out. It didn't. Held in there by Dixon along to the far corner. Musket over to Burke. Burke's got it now. He'll pivot back and now pirouette through. Play to the left point there to Dixon. On over to Danziger. Danziger throws one toward the net. Gets blocked. And now Contreras has it. Battled there by Nickel. And now we're down to 4.5 remaining in the first. Off the stick now of Grosick in deep into the Mudbug zone. Around to the right side. Off the stick of Nickel all the way down. Along to the left side it goes. DeBrust. Thrown across. Now over to Hintz. Now up ahead. Over to Caffarelli. Gotinski gets it out, and now Casey through the neutral zone to the far side. It goes to Hintz, and Hintz rockets a shot. Stick save made there by Bushler. Taken back out now. Litchard dropped off to Gotinski. He comes into the zone. Gotinski around the horn, and a shot toward the net. Glove saved there by Kieswetter. Good crowd before our Christmas break. Face off in deep into the IceRays zone. Face off, battle at one there by Casey. Around to the far side. Spun around now, Vitale will rim it in behind the IceRays net. Trying to grab it there is Goldie. Goldie's got it now. Goldie will just dish it in down low. Mudbugs work a little bit of a cycle now. Down low there to Morris. He gets taken down. Along to that far corner. Battling for it. And Morris still working and now taken out there by Chorus as he got a little space. That's Chorus. Now to the left of Caffarelli. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Now played back through the neutral zone. Dropped off, and now here's the attack. Murray comes in. Far circle. And now that's a good stick there by Jenkins. Comes around that far corner now. Played back to the point. Uh-oh. Little bit of a busted play. One man to beat. Nickel comes around, and good defensive play there by Fleet to knock down Crawley on that far side. Face-off will come in deep into the Mudbug zone. Face-off one there by the IceRays to the right point. They'll just chop it into that far corner. And now Burke up ahead off the heel of Nickel, taken there by Musket. Musket now glides into the zone from the right side, and he'll rake it in deep into that near corner and battle along the walls. Getting help there by Burke. Burke's got it thrown to Nickel. A shot toward the net. Blocker save made there by Kieswetter. Now play to the right point. Danziger tees one up, but it got deflected into the protective net. And that's a good deflection in front there by Kuznetsov. And we'll have a face-off rather in deep into the IceRays zone. Stick around for a Regal Blues performance, along with the lovely ladies who performed in the Mudbug Clinic. Coach Soupy said he might poke his eye out during the intermission, watch his daughter, Miss Maddie Campbell, perform. Of course, she's been dancing all her life, one of the leaders of this Regal Blues crew. Now thrown in front off the stick now. That was a centering feed there by Steele. Played back out to center. Now kicked around. Looked like an offside, and it is on the IceRays as they couldn't come in cleanly. The Mudbugs, once again, will have a road trip next week, where they'll be in Corpus Christi, or should I say the following week, and then be at home for the month of January. So, lots of home games coming your way. You want to be sure to get your tickets, including Gods and Goals and Guns and Hoses weekend, which will be on January 6th and 7th at George's Pond. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. That'll be the start of a 8-game homestand for the Mudbugs. Their longest of the season. Now off the near side boards, played back out to center. As the puck now just stifled back in to the Mudbug zone there by Reimer. Reimer's got the goal for the IceRays, which tied this game up. Steele will flip it forward there for Gotinski. Gotinski's got it. Gotinski now in the near corner. Behind the IceRays net, Gotinski waits, waiting for some fresh bugs. Played off the near side boards up ahead to the right point there to Park. Tees one up. Blocker save made there by Kieswetter. And we're played back out to center. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Nichols got it through the middle now, and he'll just ram it in to the IceRays zone. Off to the far corner now. Handled there by Musket. And now Musket along the back there to Contreras, taken away there by Nickel. Nickel threw it forward. It got blocked in front there by Chorus. Now played back out to center. Park up ahead there to Musket, right back into the right side, coming around the corner. That's a good stick there by, I believe that was Caffarelli to read that play. The puck slung back into the IceRays zone. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy. 20 seconds to go in the opening period. Now behind the Mudbugs net. Oh, someone got tripped up there. That was Morris around the right side now. Haru up ahead there to go Goldie. And now the puck is ricocheted back into the Mudbug zone. 3 seconds. And time looks like it's going to run down as the puck is flipped back out to center, and that'll do it. Both teams with a goal. And both teams have to feel pretty good about how that opening period went. A break in the action. We'll have the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show after these messages. It's the Mudbugs 1, the IceRays 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christi Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what did you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support, even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighbor that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They kind of eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. A 1-1 game as we enter into the DeFada and Associates LLC second period. Brought to you by, once again, DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFada, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defadapi.com. The Mudbugs in a 1-1 tie, and they'll be skating from right to left here in this middle frame. Once again, Nick Marino getting his second at 5:57 of the first from Steele. And then Eli Reimer getting his first of the year from Govaderis and Lewis at 13:51. The DeFada and Associates LLC second period is underway, and the faceoff is won there by the IceRays. They have it into the corner now, thrown it in front. That's a good stick there by Morris, and Morris now going to grab it along the left side. He'll ladle it in deep and go chase it down now behind the IceRays cage. And now fought off and won there by Nielsen around the circle and boards, and taken back out to center, taken there by Casey. Good positioning there by Haru. It's taken there now, far corner there by Vitale. He'll nudge it up ahead, but he can't get the puck out. And now the puck comes out. It looks like it's an offside, and Bruss knew it for a break in the action. 40 seconds gone by here in the second period. A 1-1 game. Faceoff will come just outside the near Mudbug blue line. Burke to take the draw. Puck dropped and won there by the Bugs. Burke's got it, and he'll bang it in deep. Must get it in on pursuit along to that far corner. Now played around, held in there by Danziger. Now off the stick of Musket, taken there. Far corner there by Nickel. And can Dixon hold the zone? He does momentarily. Good job there by Burke. He'll sling it in around to the far side half wall. Now taken there by the IceRays. Good check along to that far corner as Musket threw Kuznetsov into the far corner boards. And now forked on over. Shot toward the net. That was a left shoulder save made there by Kieswetter. Along to the far half wall. And Danziger was on a line change, so the Mudbugs could have held that. Now to the left side, Dixon. He'll just pop it back into the IceRays zone. Kieswetter out of his net. Held in there by Zarski. He'll now work it into that near corner. Battling for it there is Gotinski. Now along to that far side. Banked all the way down the length of the ice for icing on Corpus Christi. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off to the left of Kieswetter is battled and won there by the IceRays. Now carried back out far side. That is Crawley, the dangerous Cameron Crawley. To the near corner there to Uvelbny. Taken back out now, 3-on-2, Mudbugs hurry. Litcher through the slot, tied up. Gotinski wristed one just wide. He tried to float it far side on Kieswetter. Now back the other way, here comes Kuznetsov. He flew into the zone, got stopped in his tracks there by Zarski. Played back out now, Steele, who's got Litchard with him, 2-on-2. Litchard now down low to the nickel. Across, fired, hit the post. That was Park as he came right out on a burst of flame from the far circle. Boy, a couple of clankers for the Bugs tonight as the puck deflects out of the zone and out of play right in front of Coach Subi for a break in the action. Boy, that was a direct post hit for Mr. Alexander Park. Big hello to the Parks tuning in tonight from Chatham, Ontario. Glad to have them with us. Long line of Parks tuning in tonight. IceRays win the draw. Played now behind the IceRays zone to the near side. Wristed up ahead. That's the right side there of Reimer. Intercepted there by Murray, and Murray will just spin that baby in along the end boards to the far corner there to Reimer. Reimer's got it along the left side, cross ice, too far there for Lewis. And now Murray has it. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, Mudbugs had trouble getting it out. Out, fire toward the net. That was blocked in front. There's a shot there by Wanmacher from the far circle. Now to the right point. Gets blocked and knocked up ahead now. Thrown to the left side there to Mack, and Mack will just thump it back into the IceRays zone. Now played to the right side. It goes over to Lewis. Lewis through the middle, blocked off there by Vitale. Boy, I thought Eric Vitale was one of the best players on the ice last night. He has carried that on over into this evening's contest. Goldie works it into the near corner. Goldie charges the net, shot toward the net. And it was blockered away there by Kieswetter. Played back out to center. Austin will angle it off the near side boards back in to the IceRays zone. Slowed down there by Kieswetter. Around to the far side, held in there by Zarski. Tried to kind of wedge one toward the net. Now he does. And it's just easily turned aside there by Kieswetter. Held in there by Goldie, now nudged up ahead there to Vitale. He'll spin it around, played it back up top, but it's taken away there by Lewis. Lewis has it, and he'll just knife it on net. Stick to it. Well, behind Bushler's cage, off the stick now of Burke. Intercepted, and a shot there, and a right pad save made there by Bushler. His mom went right through and blew it up for a shot on net. Now Musket comes right in to the right side. He'll rattle it in deep to the left of us along to the near corner. As the puck knocked and held. Nope. Looked like Nickel Holt held the zone momentarily. Taken back in now. Here's Musket. Slides one toward the net. Save made there by Kieswetter, and he'll hold on to it. If you want to celebrate your next birthday party, you can do that. Private party room and private ice times are available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 and ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren. Face off to the left of Kieswetter. Face off one there by the Bugs. They have it. That's Litchard. He works it around the horn. Now he'll go to the near corner. Try to drop it off there for Gotinski. Now loose puck, Steele. And now Steele try to get it back in deep there to Gotinski. But it was blocked off there by Chorus. Now Steele, high slot, rips one. And it deflected just wide, and we got a break in the action. It's like the net came off its mooring. We are 5:25 into the DeFata and Associates LLC second. We are tied 1-1. The Mudbugs will be off after tonight's game. They will have the Christmas week off, and then will join us from Corpus Christi the following week. Shot toward the net, tipped on it. Drove one toward the net. Off the far side boards, Mudbugs trying to hold his own. Good stick there by Danziger. Now Murray, he tried to get it in deep there to Mack. And now Marino down low there to Mack through the legs. And now it's kind of worked in. Now Murray knocks it in deep down low there to Mack. Mack behind the net. Wraparound chance. Left pad save. Rebound chance. That was Marino trying to jab it in. Kieswetter, just a big frame between those pipes. 6'6", over 200 pounds, and he's an 0-5. And now we got a whistle. Looks like Corpus Christi came in off sides from the right side. Face-off will come just outside the near Mudbug blue line. Goldie to take the draw. Battled and won there by the IceRays. Played on back to Govidaris, who's got a point tonight. To the far side there to Chorus, off the near side boards. In deep it goes into the Mudbug zone. Austin's got it. Up ahead there to Goldie. Goldie floats it up ahead. 2-on-1. The Mudbugs hurry. Here's Morris. Snaps one toward the net from the far circle, and it's smothered up there by Kieswetter. Morris and Vitale had something brewing there. And boy, they are just trying to figure out Thomas Kieswetter. He's a big man. Kind of reminds me of kind of Pecorine-ish, kind of just big. It's very daunting looking at Kieswetter sometimes. He's just a very big netminder. Now a shot toward the net there by Haru from the top of the point, blockered away there by Keysweater. Back out to center they go. Here's Reimer, far circle shot. Good stick in front there by Park, and it deflects into the protective netting. Face off to the right of Bushler. 6:40 gotten by here in the second, 1-1 game. Face off one there by the Bugs, taken there by Musket. Musket now will just knock it up ahead and just push it in. Now gloved down, taken back out to center. Towards Haru to the far side there to Park. Park threw an errant pass, so Haru's going to have to grab it into the near corner to the far side. Off the stick of Musket. Well, knocked around. Mudbugs trying to grab it. That was Nickel. Boy, not much going on here. Just a bunch of scrum bodies. Now taken back out there by Park. He'll work it in, pelt it up ahead there to Nickel. Nickel is onside into the near half wall through the slot. There's Burke behind the net. He works it around the clock. Back up top. Danziger drives one toward the net. Right pad save. Turn around trying to get his stick free to the high slot. Danziger again. He blistered one wide. Behind the net now. The Mudbugs brewing here. They got something going. Gotinski back up top to Danziger. Danziger wrists one toward the net. Save made there by Keysweater. And the big man will hold on to it. Boy, the Mudbugs had the IceRays moving around a little bit. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight is brought to you by Nicky's Mexican Restaurant. Tune into the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off one there by the Bugs. Shot from a tough angle. Shouldered away there by Keysweater. No, Danziger took a hard hit into the far. Went in along the back. A break in the action. 11. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. We are tied 1-1, and the Mudbugs are going to have their first man advantage. And currently the Scott Powerline power play ranks 24th best at 14.7%. Corpus Christi's PK, 9th best at 83.3%. Honoring our hometown hero at George's Pond in Hearst Coliseum. And he is loving every bit of it. And why not? He did his time. He deserves this time. Mudbugs on the man advantage. First power play of the night. Face off one there by Morris. Morris has it through the slot. Oh, he fanned on that shot. He had a great look at it. Uh-oh. Back the other way now. Here comes Corpus Christi. Wanmacher whistles one wide of the net. That was far out. Now gloved. Bushler wanted to drop it. He did here in the second. Goldie fired